On October 19, 2025 at 2 p.m. in The Hague, behind the Chinese embassy in the Netherlands, nearly 100 protesters gathered. They included fleeing Chinese Christians, pro-democracy activists, and Dutch pastors and believers. They stood together, praying and singing to speak out for Beijing Zion Church. In early October, the CCP police launched simultaneous operations in at least 7 provinces and cities across China. The police arrested Pastor Jin Mingri of Zion Church, along with nearly 30 pastors, preachers, and believers. They committed no crime. They were simply faithful to their belief and refused to bow to power. In The Hague, the protesters held up a banner that read, "Belief is not a crime. Free the pastors and members of China Zion Church." On the placards were the names of those who had been arrested, not only an accusation, but also a testimony of faith. Belief is not a crime. Prayer is not a crime. Worship is not a crime. Yet in the eyes of the CCP, the greatest crime of all is to believe in God rather than the party. This rally was more than an act of protest. It was a mirror, reflecting the ruthless machinery of the state crushing the church. They answered fear with hymns and exposed lies through prayer. Freedom of belief is not granted by decree. It belongs to the human heart, to the soul that can never be imprisoned. The ordeal of Zion Church is not an isolated case. It is but a glimpse into the CCP's long-standing persecution of religious faith. From the early years of the regime to this day, countless churches have been sealed and crosses torn down. Bibles have been burned, doctrines distorted, and voices from the pulpit silenced. Pastors and lay believers have been taken away by force. Countless people whisper their prayers in the dark nights, afraid to let their voices be heard. Some have fled into exile. Others remain missing to this day. Many can no longer return home, and countless families have been torn apart. Yet even under this tyrannical regime's ruthless persecution, their hearts still yearn for the light, steadfast and unyielding.